how to make 10K in June. Actually take this strategy and apply it every month, 10K every 30 days, 10K every 30 days. So super excited to share it with you. I would grab a pen and paper if you don't have that. Getting started. Awesome. I am on YouTube, so that works out perfect if anybody needs to bounce over there as well. And so, yeah, Oregon, Kentucky, New Jersey in the house, Wisconsin. I love it. We have people South Africa, literally all over the world. And that is what is so fun, you guys, about building a digital business. So let me get recording and then we're going to get started here. All right. Again, thanks everybody. Happy Friday. I'm excited that you're here. What we're going to do is we're going to break down exactly what it takes to make 10K in the next 30 days. And I'm talking, I will show you how to make 10K in June. You just got to apply these strategies. You're going to learn about how to make an income in the digital space. And most importantly, how to get your time back. I think getting your time back is one of the most important things because I don't know about you. I don't want to be that person that has to work really, really hard to make money. I like the freedom of being able to set our own hours and getting it all done in a few hours a day. So that is what you're going to learn today. We're actually going to break down with you the 2-hour workday. So 10K in June. And by the way, this is beginner friendly. Blueprint to daily pay online. So here's my question for you. Let me pull up the chat. Let me ask you this question. What if you could make 900 a day in 2 hours using your phone? And I don't mean getting on the phone. I mean using a few apps on your phone. And even if you've never made $1 online, how would that feel? Yes, I would love it. Awesome. And that's what you're going to learn today. You'll learn exactly how to do that. Can I just give it'd be amazing? Yes. Can I give you guys a different perspective? If you learn how to attract one customer a day, like my number one selling product is $900. So if you learned how to attract just one customer a day, do you realize that is $328,000 a year? In 1 year, you've made $1 million in the online space. Who is ready to learn that today? Because that is what you're going to learn. When I couldn't even wrap my head around this when I heard this at first, because I was like, whoa, how is that possible? But most businesses do get a customer every day. Think about it. Do you think Walmart gets more than one customer every day? Do you think Starbucks gets more than one customer every day? Do you think Amazon gets more than one customer every day? So why not you? And if you learn the strategies, you can as well. So today I'm walking you through the exact blueprint that I used. And you guys, back in 2022, I was burned out and I was an overwhelmed mom. And I went to consistent $900 days to $1,000 days to $2,000 days while still having more time with my family. And this can work for you as well, even if you're brand new to the digital space, even if you've tried things before and failed, and even if you don't know where to start. That's my goal today, is to help you understand those. So screenshot this real quick because you will hear other people's income that they made from applying this blueprint. So I'm just sharing with you that is the result. I can't guarantee that you can be successful, just like if you're at a gym, they can't guarantee that you're going to get abs, but they can guarantee that they will provide you with the equipment to be able to get the abs. I will provide you with the strategy that you need to be able to build a daily pay business. But my life was completely different back in 2022. I was struggling. I was doing it all, a mom of 6, a grandma to 5, and I told my older kids we're not going to put my grandkids in daycare. So I watched my grandkids as well. I was working around the clock in network marketing, trying to make it work. I was barely making ends meet. My income dropped dramatically when the company changed the comp plan. That was the day I realized I'm a contractor. I was not my own boss, and I wanted to figure out how to become my own boss. I would search, I was Googling, I was stuck, I was mentally exhausted, I was tired, but I was ready for a change. Let me know in the chat, who is ready for a change in their life? I mean, I'm talking ready for a change, not like, I mean, it would be nice, but I mean, who is ready? I am ready. I am ready. Me, yes, good. You are in the right place because guess what? What you're going to hear about today is the steps I discovered back on September 9th of 2022. I found a step-by-step blueprint. I'm going to cover that with you today. I followed a 2-hour workday. and everything shifted in my life. I started making $900 a day. I had days that started happening, daily pay. My confidence grew and I built a business 100% around my family. Now we get to do the things that we love. Matter of fact, just a really quick fact, four of my grandkids are here right now. I've asked them to just not bother me for the next 45 minutes, but you know how kids are. But that's what I love, because when I get off of here with you guys, we're going to go to the lake because I live on the lake now. I was able to pay cash for my dream home, and we're going to be kayaking all day and jet skiing and doing the things that I love, all because I had the courage to check out this blueprint and apply the steps. Now we travel and do the things that we absolutely love. And guess what? Now I get to teach others, everyday people just like me, how to create the same type of freedom. And this webinar, my friend, is your first step. You're not too late. You're not too late to be able to learn these skills and strategies to make an income online. You just haven't had the right plan until now. So I'm very proud of you for being on here. So let's talk about the exact 5-step system that we use. Step 1, you're going to learn how you can take advantage of the digital world and turn it into an income stream. I'm going to cover that with you today, and how to make 10K in the digital space. You're going to know exactly what it takes to make 10K and how to attract customers to your online business. Step 3 is why most people fail. You know how many really great coaches there are out there? You know how many really great products and services that go out of business? Because nobody taught them marketing. Nobody taught them marketing. That's why I failed in network marketing. Nobody taught me how to market. They taught me how to bother friends and family. There is no long-term security built that way. So today you're going to learn an attraction marketing strategy so you never have to bother friends and family. You don't even have to get on the phone with people. You do not have to live in DMs. You're going to learn that today. And you're also going to learn, and this is step 4, how to fully automate your sales process. And I'm going to show you how it can work for you 24/7. That's how you can have the freedom, and that's how you can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. And I will show you how to turn that 2 hours a day, what you do for the 2 hours a day, and how to turn that into daily pay. So let's get started and let's break it down step by step. She just posted this, Christina. She just got back from vacation. She made $4,500 on vacation. She goes, an at-home mom making money like this is mind-blowing. We were on vacation for 6 days in the Gulf Shore, and this is what she made because of her automated system, because she learned these strategies. She applied these strategies inside the blueprint. Look at this. She woke up to a $900 sale, and the night before she had a $100 sale. So in 24 hours, she made $1,000. She goes, this feels amazing. So when you wake up to a customer like that, guess what? That means she didn't have to wake up in the middle of the night and get on the phone with anybody. Her automated system did the work for her, and you're going to see that today. So now let's start with how to replace your income in the digital world, even if you do not have any tech skills. The world has gone digital. That's something we can all agree with. No matter where you go, people are looking at their phone. So why does that matter? That matters because the e-learning industry, here just a minute, let me disable the doodlers. The e-learning industry is the fastest growing industry. It's literally the economy, the digital goods economy is a gigantic $950 billion market. Let me just give you some of the stats on this. And this is why timing, oh my goodness, you are looking at this in the time of momentum. And here's what I mean by that. In 2019, it literally did not 2019, it did 950 million. By 2023, it did $1 billion a day. Can I share with you the difference? Like, how did it go from 950 million a year to that in one day? COVID. When COVID hit, people got sent home. And when people got sent home, they got bored. So they started getting online and they started searching how to learn to play a piano from home, how to learn to speak Spanish from home, how to learn to make money from home. And all of a sudden, all these courses started popping up and people started buying them. It exploded. People learned the convenience of being able to learn from home. And by 2024, it was already creating momentum of 1.2 billion a day. It is projected to be a 3 billion a day industry by 2027. That's 2 years away. Do you realize how much money is going to be made in this industry? Why not you, my friend? So let's talk about how you can take advantage of this huge momentum in the digital space and how you can turn it into an income stream. There's multiple different ways, and I want to cover them with you. The first is you can create your own product, a high quality digital product, or you can create your own program. Now, the downside of that is this takes weeks, even months to create and launch. And then you have to learn how to market it. I don't know about you, but I mentally couldn't have done that. I didn't have the confidence to do that. And what would I have created back in 2022? How to be a hot mess express, how to be a failure in your 50s. So this was not an option for me. And that's not time freedom, because what if it doesn't sell? So the next is you can get involved with network marketing or affiliate marketing. That is the plan I went with. And I didn't know what I didn't know, because the downside is that you work really, really hard and most of the profits go into the company's product pocket. You make about 25%. So the 75% is going into other people's products or other people's pockets. Plus, you have no control. The company can change the formulas of the products or the comp plan at any time. And I was working really hard and only making 25%. That's why I wasn't making a lot of money. And that is one of the downfalls. Plus, they don't teach you how to get customers. They teach you how to bother friends and family. You have no control and you do not get paid what you are worth. Now, the time freedom option. This is the option, my friends, that I had actually discovered on September 9th of 2022. And it was to be able to promote high quality, proven to sell, done for you digital programs I didn't have to create. You have a high ROI potential, which is return on investment. Since the program is already proven to sell, the initial investment is generally lower than creating a product from scratch. And the potential for a high return on investment is very significant. That was important to me. I didn't want to be spending money. I wanted to know how I could make an investment and turn that into a cash flow quickly. And when you promote done for you digital programs, you make 100% profit. Done for you programs gives you the freedom, because you get to brand you, by the way, and you get to sell programs that you do not have to share your commissions. You put 100% of the profits in your pocket. Look at this, a $900 sell before 9 a.m. That's what we're talking about. That is how you make money in the digital space, through automations. Now, how to make 10K a month with digital programs. Screenshot this. Our number one selling digital program is $900. So 12 customers is all you need to make $10,800. 12 customers. Now, are you ready to learn how to attract those 12 customers to you? Okay. And here's the programs that we're talking about today. This is based off of these digital programs. Yes, there's many out there. I just know the data on these, okay? And why, and you're going to learn why they sell so well and why we've been able to do in the first 10 months over $29 million sold of these products without marketing, spending any money on marketing. Okay, this is by organically attraction marketing strategy. But before I go on that, I want to share with you a proven system. Because when I say proven, a lot of people are like, what do you mean by proven? So when somebody buys a Starbucks franchise, they know that's a proven franchise, right? When somebody buys an iPhone, they know it's a proven phone that works. Why do you think Verizon decided to just sell iPhones, somebody else's product? Because it was proven. Verizon is a $17 billion a year company off of other people's products. When you go through the Starbucks drive-through, that person in the back did not create that coffee. They are selling a done-for-you coffee shop. Somebody years ago created the formula of that coffee. They just get the resale rights of that formula and can sell it to you. That's the power. This process that I'm sharing with you has been around your entire life. People just have a hard time wrapping their head around it when they think of digital. because digital is completely different. You make more money when it's digital because there's no costs involved, like there is with an iPhone or like there is with a franchise or a Starbucks coffee. So I just want you to share that as an example what I'm talking about today. So I want you to imagine you having a proven digital marketing program where you learn how to attract customers to you, to your online business. You learn how to build your brand and you learn how to make 100% profit. You don't have to share your profits with anyone. The quickest way to build a digital business is using the World Wide Web. The online world is your window of unlimited customers. Because when you sell digital, you also can sell all over the world. For example, I live in Kansas. I couldn't go into Verizon and sell an iPhone to somebody in South Africa, right? They will need to buy their phone in South Africa. This is the power of digital because you can sell to people literally all over the world. And how you attract people to you so you don't have to spend money on ads or have to direct message people or bother friends and family is you use the ultimate marketing system. We show you how to build a brand, even if you want to build a faceless brand. We show you how to copy and paste free ads to high traffic websites for free. Matter of fact, who's my introverts in the room? Put in the comments, who is my introverts in the room? Hey, James, that's exactly where I live. Small world, right? I am. Okay, well, for all of my introverts in the room, you're going to become obsessed with the copy and paste free ad strategy. Literally, I'm an introvert. When I launched my business, I was terrified to get on social media and talk about my business. I knew I was lacking in skills and confidence to do that. So I love spending 30 minutes a day copying, pasting free ads. You guys, I would go to websites and copy and paste free ads onto these websites. Now, I do understand the value of video. So what I did is I created a short video, how to copy and paste free ads, the strategy, and I put that in my free ad. After 90 days, I had grown my YouTube channel to where a few months later, I became monetized. So because of a free ad strategy, which grew my customer base, grew my email list, grew my following, I'm now monetized on social media. So this ultimate marketing strategy that we teach you is going to help you start being monetized on social media platforms. I am now paid from every platform. Facebook pays me, Instagram pays me, TikTok pays me, and YouTube. So imagine taking some of that time where you are a consumer. If you could just take a little bit of that time and become a creator and turn that into an income stream. How cool is that? Matter of fact, if I calculate the money that I'm making just off of social media platforms, it's more than my goal was when I launched my business in 2022, because I had a goal of making $54,000 a year. I now make more being monetized on social media. So we're going to show you how to turn social media into an additional income stream for you as well. And the best way to do that is build that foundation with the copy and paste free ads. And it's an introvert dream come true. 30 minutes a day, copy and pasting free ads, not having to get on social media, not having to create videos, just copy, paste, and post. I loved it. Best thing I ever did for my business. The next way is social media, but we're going to teach you how to use social media the right way. I do not want you spending hours on social media. Actually, I'm going to show you how to spend just 1 hour a day and turn that into daily pay. Just remember, on social media alone, there's 5 billion people. And remember what I said a minute ago? All you need is 12 to buy from you, and you are making 10K a month. Are you telling me right now, if you can't sell something that is proven to sell, if you can't follow a proven marketing system, you can attract 12 customers a month? Of course you can. You just got to be willing to follow a process. And again, the free ad strategy, I absolutely love. Okay, I absolutely love. So 5 billion people on social media. See that magnet around him? We want to show you how to become that magnet and attract people to you. And that is what I love. All you need is 12 out of 5 billion people, and you're making 10K a month. Do the math on that. That's $120,000 a year because you applied this strategy. Now, some of you can't be on video or don't want to be on video. We actually can show you how to build that building an invisible empire by doing faceless marketing as well. Now, I think one of the most important things is you got to get your time back. I am not your mentor that like, hey, I want you to grind and work hard. No, no, no. I want you to work smarter instead of harder. And I want you to imagine having a fully automated sales process out there working for you 24/7. This is what I never could wrap my head around. But the moment I did, I was like, now that's freedom on a different level. Let me explain. This page right here, this is all I market. This is it. And what happens is, I want you to think about you having a page like this out there working for you. And I want you to think about this. The moment somebody puts their email in, okay, they're immediately taken to this video. And then they also get this video in their email. That video that comes in their email also has their Freedom Formula blueprint in it. We give them free access to the blueprint. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. Our community is 53,300 people. All because of this system, we have grown a community to 53,000 people. So between this video and this video, it literally answers 99.9% of people's questions. So why am I telling you that? Because when you have a proven process like this working for you, that means when you get somebody put their email in, on average with the people that I personally work with and mentor, 1 out of 20 are buying. So imagine if you got your system working so good for you that 20 people a day would put their email in and 1 out of 20 are buying, that is $900 a day. That's $328,000 a year. Congratulations, my friend. In 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire if you get your system converting at that. But here's what's exciting. So if 1 out of 20 are buying, that means, okay, they watch these 2 videos and you see these right here, or right here, they click on and it immediately takes them to your website to buy. So you didn't have to get on the phone with anybody. You didn't have to message back and forth with anybody. You literally have a fully automated sales process that is out there working for you 24/7. Look at this. Candy was traveling for work. She made $2,300 because of her automations. Because she was working her job. This is the power of automations. She had made $9,200 in 12 days. Funny now that I think she grappled so long over spending the first $900 investment. Now she's paying for 2 weddings this year. $9,200 in 12 days without having to get on the phone with anybody, just applying this proven process. And many of you might be going, well, but I don't understand tech. Good. You don't need to understand tech. I don't understand marketing. Good. You don't need to understand marketing. What you need to do is be willing to be coachable. This is why having mentorship is so important. Matter of fact, there's not one successful person on this planet that hasn't done it because they had a mentor, by the way. So we have right now going inside our community, we have a freedom sprint going on inside where we help you build your brand, grow your following, and convert with confidence. It's a 90-day where you get a short video every single day. Look at this. Rose is like $1,000 she's made already because of the freedom sprint, just by applying these strategies. I love that. So what's included in this 90-day sprint is step-by-step training, so there's no fluff, done for you funnels and scripts, and support from a community of 53,000+ people, your Freedom Formula blueprint that you can follow and use and that you can give to other people as well that is interested, and private mentorship access. So we do private calls. Matter of fact, there is actually one, we have one on Monday, we have two on Tuesday, we have 2 on Thursday, and we have these webinars as well. So you literally get access to all of that and the private mentorship where we help and guide you through the complete process, all while working 2 hours a day on your income earning activities. And that is what I absolutely love. So this is what it looks like inside our community, right? 53,200 or 53,300 people. But this is an additional training that you get. I'm going to show you something here because we have mindset training. So if your confidence off or you have a limiting belief, I want you to plug in here. We want to help equip you for success. So that's available to you. So an additional social media training is available to you. These webinars that you're on, you get access to use these to help grow and build your business. All of the tech calls, look at that, or not tech calls, all of the training calls are recorded. So you can go back anytime and listen to the replays. You are in business for yourself because you're going to make 100% profit, but you're not in business by yourself. Look at this. The month of May, she made $1,800 in 24 hours, all from promoting 4 different digital programs. These are the programs. So why 4? Because not one size fits all. Like you go through Starbucks, they don't just sell one size of coffee, right? They give you 4 different options of the size of coffee as well. We believe that for digital programs as well. When you sell the Legacy Builders program, you make $900. When you sell the Digital Mastery program, you make $600. When you sell the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, you make $300. When you sell the Launchpad, you make $100. Now, why this? Because we believe one size doesn't fit all. We love that people get a pick. We love that you take control of what you want. But think about this on a business side. Do you think you're going to make more money promoting 1 product or 4? Do you realize if you sold just 1 of these a week, that's $1,900 a week you're going to put in your pocket from promoting other people's products. Now, you might be asking right now, well, how does the company make money if they make 100%, if you make 100% profit? They charge a $39 website fee. That website fee allows you to get access to a done-for-you system. All you got to do is plug in your domain because we want you to brand you. We don't want you to brand a company. So you're going to plug in to your own domain in your own payment gateway. So when you get a customer, it goes directly into your bank account. 50,000+ members. When we launched, we did in 10 months, $29 million went into the community's pockets. On average, the people that I personally mentor, and they get their business and profit in the first 7 days. Imagine that. You invest today, you learn new skills and strategies. Here's the thing too, these skills and strategies, nobody can take away from you. You can apply them to any business. Now you might be thinking right now, it sounds really good. I'm ready to learn how to attract a daily paying customer, but how much time will this take? I don't have a lot of time. Well, right here, screenshot this because this is literally what I did when I launched and grew my business. This is exact strategy that I followed to make 6 figures in 6 months. You're going to copy and paste free ads to high traffic websites for free, 30 minutes a day, copy, paste, and post, 3 pieces of content, 1 hour. Now, at first, I was really bad with time management, so it took me longer. Now I literally can get 3 pieces done in about 45 minutes. We teach you how to master that. And then you're going to learn responding to comments and emails 30 minutes a day. That's it. That is your income earning activities. And then you're going to want to spend about another hour a day in learning and implementing what you're learning. So imagine 3 hours a day, 2 hours in your income earning activities, 1 hour in learning, and you start making 900 a day. How would that change your life? Now, Amy, she's literally the poster child for the 2-hour workday because, guys, when Amy launched her business, she was working 2 jobs. She was able to walk away from both of those jobs. And now this is all she does. And she's literally a 6-figure income earner, but she has the freedom. So I want her to share her story with you because I really want you guys to get rid of the holdup of time because time is not your issue. So Amy, I'm gonna let you take it away.
All right. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, that's an excuse I think that we hear from everybody. I don't have time. You guys, I didn't have time. I was a divorced single mom with 3 kids at home. I was working 2 jobs, 18 hours a day. I literally had no time. Okay. I wasn't on social media. I knew nothing about the online world. But here's what happened. It's crazy, right? I'm just busy getting that second job and work and trying to, pay the bills and then some. My daughter put me on TikTok for the first time. I get on TikTok and I'm like, what is this? I knew nothing about it. It just blew me away. But I seen one video, just one video. My daughter actually had to help me Find Michelle's video to watch it. That's how much I did not know, you guys. I am being honest with you. So here I am working 18 hours a day, single mom. I know nothing about the online world. It was all brand new to me, but it gave me hope. And all I really, truly, truly wanted, it wasn't $1 million. It was time with my family. I was tired of disappointing my children. I was tired of telling them, no, I've got to go to work. No, I can't leave work. My job became my priority over my children, and I started losing my relationship with them. I could see what it was doing to my family, so I had to find a way out. And because of this video, Michelle was talking about the 2-hour workday, and I said, okay, I'll find some extra time in there. I'll find it. I'll work this out, right? I'm a grinder. I'm a hustler. I know how to do this. But I was worried like many of you. I didn't know anything about social media. I had no followers. I didn't know how marketing worked. You guys, I was in the trucking industry. I was waitressing. I wasn't online. So I had to learn all of this step by step. I absolutely knew nothing and had no time. But because of this program, because of the mentorship, the Zooms, I was able to just start implementing step by step. I would literally watch a 5-minute video and then go and do whatever that video said to do. And it ended up allowing me in just 10 and a half weeks to walk away from not one, but both of those jobs and give me my time back. Our kids need us. This is what they want. It's not about the money. It's not about anything else but just having quality time for you and your kids. And this is why I implore you, if you're burned out, you're overworked, you're underpaid, it doesn't matter what you don't know. Don't worry about that. We got you. If somebody like me can do this and find 15 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 15 minutes here throughout my day, you absolutely have the time. Because we all realize when we look at the time we spend throughout the day, there's a lot of downtime that we could use to be actually making money. And that's exactly what I did. Every break, every lunch, in between my jobs, and before I went to bed at night. This has enabled me to walk away. I now work from home. I'm a multi-six-figure earner, and I have over 20 different streams of income, like Michelle was talking about. This program will show you how to continually add additional ways to make money online. It's not just the 4 programs. Yeah, it is the 4 programs, but now you can learn other ways as well. This is long term. Get your time back. Get it back. That's what this is about. Get your family time back, my friend.
Yes.
Thank you, Michelle.
Most important thing.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
thank you. Most important thing, right? We can never get more time. We can always make more money, but we can't get our time back.
That's
And
right.
that's something that was so important to me because you guys, this is one of the network marketing products I used to sell. I love it. I still use it every day. But guess what? When I sold this lip gloss, I made $9. Do you guys realize that's why I was working so hard? Because I would have to sell 100 of them to make $900. This was my other number 2 product, which I use all the time and I love. But between these two, I made $24 and $9. I'd make $31. $31. And it took me a lot to get that customer. I traded making a small percent to make 900. But here's the thing. This lip gloss will help a mom feel sexy, make her lips feel great, but usually she's going to get it lost and an hour later, forget about it. When I sell a mom a digital program where she can learn marketing skills to quit her job, to never take a calculator to the grocery store, to walk away from that part-time job, or to get her life and time back because she can automate her business, I've helped her change her life and leave that legacy. No matter what you decide, you have to sell something. And it just made sense for me to launch a business, make 100% profit, not have to share my profits with anyone, and learn the digital marketing skills. Because of that, I've created multiple reoccurring income streams and multiple different income streams as well. Just like Amy had said, we built our foundation off of promoting done for us digital programs because it doesn't matter what you're selling if you don't know how to market. And I love the fact that the only way I can make an income is if I make an impact in your life. And you talk about being able to sleep good at night, knowing that this strategy that we're sharing with you today has created 109 six-figure income earners and 19 self-made millionaires. And each and every one of them have taken these strategies and been able to launch their business, learn and earn, and then be able to expand to other incomes as well. That's why it's called the Legacy Builders Program. We're not here just to help you make money for a day or make money for a season. We're here to help you be here for the reason of creating your own destiny, taking control of your life, and leaving that legacy. So I want to break down how you can get started today, right? What do you need to do to get started? And by the way, the person that shared this with you has sent you an email. If you scroll down to the bottom of that email, there's going to be a PS inside of there, and inside of there is going to be their website. You can go to their website. You can see all 4 programs and get the one that is best for you. But this is your moment. If you want to make 10K this month, stop waiting. You need to take action now. There is no tech stress. There's no ads needed, so you don't got to spend money on marketing. You just have a step-by-step path. Like a Kimberly, she got her first $900 sell. She goes, I'm so grateful and thankful that I could help someone else. This program is amazing. Yes, Kimberly, that's what it's about. So we're not just making our money to make money. We're making money and making an impact and helping other people as well. So the moment you get started, you get immediate access to your program. This is what it looks like. You go to where it says, click here to get started and literally follow it. It's literally paint by numbers. It was such a breath of fresh air. 5 minutes, take action. 6 minutes, take action. 8 minutes, take action. If you follow it, if you just follow it step by step, you will be shocked for what you're going to learn. And you can be shocked for what you can earn. Just follow it step by step. Now, today, when you get started, you're actually going to get access to some free bonuses today. You're going to get access to be part of our digital growth community as well. So you're going to get your program, and we're going to give you access to be part of a community of the 53,300 people. You're also going to get a Canva crash course. So if you want to create your content inside of Canva, we're going to give you access to that. And I'm going to give you access to my 1 million in 17 months blueprint. Watch this. Watch this weekend. It will change your life. You will get done watching this and you'll be like, holy crap, I can do what she did. You will see the simplicity behind this business. This right here, I should be selling right now for $497 all day long because anybody can take this, apply these strategies, and make 6 figures in less than a year. Then I give you the 30-day market growth strategy plan. That is exact same strategy that I followed to grow a business in 30 days. You're also going to get how to start your own business and even 20 digital product ideas if you're looking to create your own product. We give you that as well when you get started today. And also the mindset, messaging, and marketing to your first $1 million. If you've never done digital marketing before, watch this. We will equip you for success. This is so important to your success. And your invisible empire. If you want to build faceless, watch this. It is a strategy to make 100K your first year. And you're going to get access to all of this and 4 income streams for only $900. And again, if you sold one of each of those this weekend, that's $1,900 in your pocket. But our #1 selling product is a Legacy Builders program. Imagine attracting a daily paying customer. In 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire, all because you made a $900 investment today. Now, some of you listening right now might be going, that's not in my budget. Well, then we have a $600 digital mastery that you still get 3 income streams. We have a passive daily paid blueprint that you still get 2 income streams, and we have our Launchpad that you get 1 income stream. If you need to start there, do have the courage to take some type of action today. You were never meant to stay stuck. I kept on telling myself that over and over. I'm not meant to stay stuck. Neither are you, my friend. This blueprint works, but only if you are willing to put the work in. You just need the plan, the belief, and the first step. And this is your first step. So check your email and get started today. Now, I've been talking to you about social media. I have to share this with you, the power of social media. I live in Kansas, and I started creating, and write this down. I started creating 3 videos a day, a 5-second video, a 30-second video, and like a 1-minute video. I just did what the blueprint said. Guess what happened? One of my videos got pushed to South Africa. So wild. I don't know why the algorithms work the way they work, but it did. And Cecilia in South Africa discovered the video, and she watched it. And she could relate to my story from one mom to another mom. I want her to come on, and I want you to hear her story, because not only did she take action with the blueprint, she's created a ripple effect as well. So after you hear Cecilia, you're also going to hear Chriselle, what is happening in South Africa, because I had the courage one day to be consistent with creating content. I'm telling you, my friends, sky's the limit what can happen. So Cecilia, are you with us, my friend?
I'm here, and I'm so super excited to share with you guys tonight. So, for those of you that haven't heard my story before, I'm just a small town mom. I had a salon in a little small town. All my life, I was used to you need to have physical products or render a physical service in order to make an income. But when COVID hit, I actually learned from the internet the skills that I needed to open up my salon after COVID. So I had an idea what learning online was all about. I just didn't know you can make money with that, because let me tell you, I didn't make a single cent after doing those studies, and then referring those same institutions to other salon owners that wanted to go and learn there. So I did some referrals and I made no money. But within 2 years of opening that salon, I was like drowning in debt, you guys. Because if you are stuck in a small town and you have a business like that, you are literally dependent on people in that town to make an income from. And salons pop up all over, right? So I turned into the overworked mama that worked 15 hours a day, broke as a joke, having debt collectors phoning me more than my mum did. But as a single mom, that took a heavy toll on me. I ended up being the mom crying in the shower at least 6 days out of a 7-day week. And I literally felt like I was failing at life. At the age of 42, I didn't think I could learn anything new. But there came a day when with my overworked self, I snapped at my little girl and I realized I don't want this life. I don't want to be this mom. I don't want to be the no mom. I don't want to be the mom that snaps at my child because I'm overworked. I don't want to be the mom that sets the example of always freaking working but always being broke. I didn't want my little girl to think that that was the norm. So I went to good old faithful Google and I started looking for ways to make money online. And I still remember the next morning jumping on social media, getting my scroll on, being a consumer, and coming across this beautiful mom that said, "Hey, you know what? I'm a mom of 6 and a grand of 5." And I literally found a way where I could work less and make more using the e-learning industry and making 100% profit. So 100% profit, working less, making more, that sounded like my kind of business. And I grabbed the link, I entered my email, just like you did. And then she sent me an invitation to a webinar, and I jumped on that just like you did. So you've already done 2 of the steps that I did, right? And I got started with this. You guys, 6 weeks later, I made my very first income online. And this was insane. I mean, I was sitting in South Africa, and every single dollar in South Africa turns into 18 to 20 Rand in our currency, which for me was life-changing. So 3 months later, I was completely out of debt. I started feeling kind of lonely because no more debt collectors phoning me, my phone went quiet. But 5 months later, I flipped our zip code. This has been the second year that I've been able to pay my little girl's school fees for a whole year in advance. We get to live by the ocean, look out over the ocean every single day. I get to be the mum that's there for my little girl. I get to pick her up from school. I get to spend time with her, walk with her on the beach. I get to have time. But the thing that I really, really, really love about this business is it gave me purpose. It gave me the purpose of helping other parents change their life. And that starting this business and starting to spread that word and teaching other parents to do this. And that's why you've been invited by the person that invited you tonight, because they found that purpose. They found a way to help you to change your life, because that ripple effect turned into 18 self-made multimillionaires in South Africa. Thousands of six-figure earners in South African currency. It is insane how quickly this has been able to change ordinary mums and dads' lives. This is insane how it is literally, in my opinion, saving families. Because the less you work and the more you get to spend time with your family, the more the impact of just pulling family back together. So, I mean, you've already taken 2 of the steps that I took 24 months back. And 24 months later, I can tell you, I've made over 4.3 million as a South African mama. It's the most money that I've ever seen in my life. None of my businesses or employers ever gave me that type of money. But this has been the best time of my life, because it gave me back my time. It gave me back freedom. And if that is something that you are looking for, you want that peace of mind, that time freedom, then this is definitely worth your time. These skills is simple and easy to follow. It's literally paint by numbers. And if I can do it, anybody can freaking do it. Thank you, Michelle.
Yes, I would love for you to introduce Michelle, if you don't mind. If not, I will.
Cristali is actually one of our South African multimillionaires as well. She's also one of the mamas that, I'm going to let her share a story, but she's also one of the moms that had a miraculous transformation. And it's an honor for me to introduce Crystal Stoop to you. Cristali, are you there?
I am. Hi, here I am. Good evening. Hi, everyone. I hope you're well. It's such a pleasure to have you. Thank you, Cecilia. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so very much for everyone. The opportunity that I get to speak. I was that mommy that was working 2 jobs for 2 foreign companies just to stay broke, and I was missing out on time with my children. I couldn't attend the events, and I was still not able to get through the month. Then I lost both my jobs as a single mom. I literally at the age of 46, I was sitting on my couch crying my eyes out because I could not think how I was going to look after my children. And I was looking for an opportunity online where I could be paid in dollars as a South African, where I could work from home. Because I've got a little 4-year-old girl. I felt pregnant at the age of 43. I've got a little 4-year-old girl, and I wanted to have an opportunity where I can be that involved mommy with my little girl, and earn a decent income. I mean, I was sick, tired of slaving, having 2 jobs, doing a network marketing in between, still not getting through the month. And I found the Legacy Builder program. But at the time when I found it, I had, like I said, just lost 2 jobs. I could not even afford a loaf of bread when I started this. My mom was the one that purchased my program for me. It was on a webinar like this that absolutely miraculously changed my life. I was listening to Michelle, and I knew this was what I was looking for. And I spoke to my mom, and my mom said to me, Christelle, do you really believe in this? And I said to Mom, with my whole heart. And I was back then, the highest program that we had was a $600 program. I could start on the $600, and oh my word, like Cecilia just said, I had become a multi-millionaire through this program. I have learned how to start making money my phone. I have learned, somebody's asked a question earlier where it's like, is this just a program to sell a program? No, it's not. It's something that's learning you, that's teaching you skills. It's like, go, if you are currently a real estate agent and you want to become a doctor, you need to go and study. This is the same thing. We teach you how to become a digital marketer, how to utilize the different social media platforms, how to do email marketing. We teach you all of this. Then in the process, you can create your own community if you want to. This is what I've done. I've created my own community. Like Amy, I've got additional income streams, all because of skills, lifelong skills that Michelle's taught me, lifelong skills that I can apply on anything, where I can create my own programs as well. So it's skills that teaches you a broad spectrum. Once you understand how to sell the Legacy Builder program, you can like literally sell anything else out there, literally anything, because the concept is the same. You just improve you learn how attraction marketing works, and this is what's amazing. I mean, I had gone from that mommy that couldn't afford a loaf of bread to where in the last week, in the last 7 days, I've earned $5,250. $5,250 as a South African is 93,000 rand in a week. To do this, I had to work 5 months, 2 companies to earn that kind of income. This is what I did in the last 7 days by following a step-by-step proven program. Michelle gives you a short video every single day, between 2 and 10 minutes long, every single day. Hand-holding, guidance, support, help and support. Somebody's asked that can't they do this on YouTube? Yes, you can. But what are you going to have? You've got community. You've got 53,000 people that's there to love and support you. You've got 6-7 figure earners that teaches you their skills. If there's somebody that is a specialist on YouTube, teach you these strategies. If somebody knows how to do Facebook really well and they've made 6 figures on that, they can teach you the strategies. There's so much love and support here because as a community, this is where our strength is. So if you're looking for an opportunity where you can get your time back, where you can earn more money than you can imagine in your wildest dreams, where like Cecilia, I'm this close to 4.3 million in 18 months as a South African. Prior experience to this. I didn't know how to do this. I didn't have a following. I started my TikTok account the day that I started this program. I knew nothing about this. It just shows you 18 South African millionaires. This is what this is doing to normal people's lives. You don't need to know how to do this, but you need to be coachable. And you've got a fantastic mentor, a dollar millionaire that teaches you skills of how to do this. You just need to be coachable. I mean, if I can do this, and Cecilia can do this, and 18 other South African millionaires can do this, why not you? Why not you?
Thank you. I love your story. And I love the fact that your mom believed enough in you to loan you the money. And then when you started making money, you bought your mom a car. And I just love it. You talk about pay it forward. And your heart is just, I love your heart, my friend. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
I love it. Thank you for sharing. Now, one thing that you guys were dealing with in the world is a lot of uncertainty. A lot of people are getting laid off. A lot of people go to work one day and think they're having a good day, and then they get laid off. And I want Tim to come on and share his story, you guys, because he didn't have a plan B when he got started, because he thought he was pretty secure at his job, and he is a really great example that you don't know. But because he was open to never having to get a job again, I want him to share what this has done for him. So Tim, are you with us?
Absolutely. I wouldn't miss this for the world. How are you today?
Good. I like how you're holding your cup up like
Sorry.
that. Mm-hmm.
I just want to get my world champion, Super Bowl champion Eagles were on the screen. Hey guys, how are you? Man, I listen to all these inspirational stories, and there's something different in every one of them, but they all have a common denominator. We all wanted more. We just wanted more. And I come from corporate America. When I tell you I come from the real world corporate America, I tell you I worked 60 to 70, 80 hours a week sometimes because I traveled a lot, right? When I tell you I have five amazing kids, three grandkids, and I live on a golf course in California, and I love to golf every day. But I had all that beautiful land behind me, and I couldn't for 25 years living in a great area, but I couldn't enjoy it. Like, so I always tell those stories because eventually I just wanted time to be at home. I really did. However, when I came into my office one day, they told me I didn't need to fly in, and they said, "Hey, listen, we're gonna." They called me in a big old Zoom call. Nowadays, it's all Zoom, right? They let you go by emails, they let you go by Zoom calls, and sometimes they just say, "Hey, we're gone. Just send the laptop." But I'll leave it on this way. It was mind blowing. It was actually like it took me back for a minute and goes, holy crap. Like I've been with this company. I've said no to birthday parties. I said no to sporting events for my kids. I just wasn't there. However, I don't regret it. Now I wish I learned something new to get the time back because it paid for my kids to go to college. I always tell people this. It's what I was raised to do. It was how I was taught. Go to school, get good grades, work your butt off, drink water out of a hose. If you're Gen X, you know what I'm talking about. You just those things, right? You're just raised that way. But here in this world that we're in today, we have a second chance. I want you to be clear on something. You have a second chance. But here's the thing. You got to move forward at one point in time. Every one of these ladies inspire the hell out of me. Cecilia, Amy, all you guys in South Africa, man, wow. Like there's adversity in everyone's life. What are you going to do? At some point, you got to make a change. At some point, you got to say yes to yourself. At some point, enough is enough of what you've been taught and how you've been raised to do things. We have one of the greatest opportunities in our era. And I'm not just talking about our business, I'm talking about our life, our quality that we have because of the internet, right? I'm 58 years old. I started this 2 years ago. I just hit over $500,000 in the industry. And it actually, Michelle, we definitely got to talk because you're going to trip out how it all happened. It happened I was at over 400,000 for a while. Because of what I've learned, I've had business owners come to me that kind of know me. But then they put it together like, oh, dude, you're the guy on that TikTok thing, that little TikTok thing. In my head, I don't know why people say this little TikTok thing because there's so many people, not just us, making an income at home. It's got to be like one point you got to sit there and go like, okay, I really got to look into this thing. And I think that's where where a lot of you guys are.
Oh,
I think that's where, thank you. Christelle, if you want to join me, get in here, girl. Let's go. You inspire the crap out of me too, woman. I'm just telling you, you do. But all I'm going to say to you is, at one point, people are going to come back to you. There's so many people that tell me. There's people coming and ask you what I do, and then next thing you know, I talked about what I did. They asked me if you ever dealt with this business, and I said because of what I learned in this program, and because of my mind is corporate. I always think corporate. It's in me. There's no way to do it. So they asked me about the marketing piece of it. And see, there's a lot of middle mom and pop shops that do not know how to promote their business. And the average age, if you look at statistics, the average age of these people are in their 50s and they've owned two or three businesses. And listen to me when I tell you, there are so many people, those businesses, because of the skills I've been able to learn. I made $55,000 in 7 days because of the business that I was raised. Now, listen to me. Now, I'm not going to say you're coming in here to make that income. Those skills that I learned are what allowed me to make that income because business owners came into here, saw this product, and they said, hey, all those skills I've learned, but I want you to know what's at your fingertips. Be very clear on something. We sit there and talk about $900 a day. Like, no, I want to go to Michelle. No, it's like $10,000, $12,000 a day. You have that opportunity. There's an unlimited amount. Let's put it this way. You don't know it yet because there's not a lot of people like us in the world that talk like this. I know this because, man, there's people looking at me and go, sure, oh, how that little internet thing you're doing. Yeah, okay. That little internet thing just paid me, because I'm offering something that's in high demand. That's the other thing. Oh, and I'll say this. You're going to learn a skill, a very little skill that many, many people do not know about. And it's called building an email list. Oh my word. People don't understand how powerful that is. That's a skill you're going to learn here. But be very clear on something. If you actually want to make your life better, don't worry about the bumps in the road. If you have bumps in the road at your job, you still go back to work every day and you move on. If you have bumps in the roads in this business with this blueprint, I'm going to tell you this: move on, keep going, because it's the same thing. But here, you're working for you and your family. You're here working for you, not them. Trust me when I tell you, there's a lot of people just like me that just really understand what time is. They really, really do. And the income, the opportunities, they're all there. It's just, look, it has not all been a clear and crystal clear road. But I'm telling you, when you have an opportunity to make a decision for you and your family, it's really clear. And you're in, and I'll leave. Yeah, this is it. I promise, Michelle. Um, you're at a moment right now, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. We were all at that moment. We were very unclear what all this is. We really were at the very beginning. But the alternative, you have to ask yourself, what's the alternative if you don't say yes to yourself today? Like, what's the alternative? Is it going to be the same stuff you're doing today and you're not moving forward? There's too many people in here in the online space making money. Why not you? And it doesn't suck the life out of you. I'm in my pajamas still. I just had to put a nice golf shirt on. I'm just telling you, I live in California. I'm just like, I guarantee, don't look at a lot of these people in the monitor. They're still in pajamas. Don't let them fake you. Amy, I don't know, but Celeste, I don't know. I don't know who's in there, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But I woke up to $1,800 this morning. I mean, that's just, and I wasn't even awake when that happened. So just move forward, put your faith and trust in people like I did. Some lady in Kansas did a little video and I said, okay, you know what? I need to do something. I need to be better. I need to do something else. I really want to be home. And I did want to golf more. So you have the world in your hands. And I'm telling you, it's the greatest time ever, ever. Trust me when I tell you. I hope that helps.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. And you know what you said is so true. It is the greatest time because there's never been a time in our world that we can build a $1 million business without spending any money on ads. I mean, I am mentored, and the lady I mentor spends 6 figures a month on ads. When she see my business, she goes, "You are not spending money on ads." She goes, "I cannot even get those results spending 6 figures a month on ads." She goes, "No." And my business I make over 250,000 a year just on affiliate products, you guys, because of my email list. Like, just like Tim said, this is just to build that foundation. Marketing is marketing. You can take these and use them with anything. That's what I see people like, but what are we selling? Like, what do you want to sell? Because you can take these strategies that you learn in here and sell anything. But I don't know about you, my family and my time is worth more than $9 on one customer. I love the fact that I make 900 on a customer or 600 or 300. That's more important to me than $9. And that's what I love, you guys. There's never been a better time the way the algorithms are today. Then the reality is how long will it be like this? That's why you build an email list, because nobody can take your email list away from you. It's your email list. You get to nurture them. You get to love on them, because people buy from people they know, like, and trust. And that's what you learn inside this program. That's why it's called the Legacy Builders Program. So you can leave that legacy for your family. So again, get back with the person that invited you. They sent you an email. The email was to jump on here. Go back to that email, scroll down, there's a PS. That PS takes you directly to their website. Go to their website. You will see all 4 products that they offer. Get the one that is best for you. Yes, when you get the Legacy Builder program, you get access to all 4 products, okay? So, and then you can sell all 4 immediately. You can have your business up and going this weekend and go on the journey to make 10K in June. What I want you to do is once you get started, once you get access to your program, get inside the community as well, and then go introduce yourself in the community, and then start on our Freedom Formula Blueprint. I'm literally giving you, it's a 90-day run we're going on to get freedom in your life. It's a short video every day. I'm taking you from beginner friendly of how to attract consistent customers on a daily basis. So thanks.